Hello everybody, it is time, drum roll, for Sew Frugal 2026. This is one of my most favourite challenges of the year, and yeah, I'm delighted to be part of it again. There will be vloggers on a vlogger tour every day. I'll put a little slide in of who's gone before and after me because I'm really rubbish in remembering to do that, and yeah, just watch them all, because you'll pick up loads and loads of tips. What does frugal mean? Making things for very little cost or free. And that's what this challenge is all about. So the challenge is run by Sam from Frugalisma and Ruan the Yorkshire Sew Girl. So make sure you tag both of them into your pictures that you share on the final day of the month to be part of the challenge, because there will be prizes. Yay! Yeah, it's not about that though, it's about sharing, isn't it? I loved Sew April blouse. I was so inspired by all of the blouses that I kept seeing popping up. So yeah, that's what it's about, inspiring the community and feeling like you're part of something. Because somebody once said to me, I don't get the point of challenges. So that's what it's about. You can be in it or not, but I quite like being part of them. Can't do them all, but some of them. So last year I did a very in-depth video about lots of free patterns that are available from Tiana's closet. It took me a long time to do. I'll try and put a link to it in the description box. This year I've tackled it a little bit differently because I've had a very busy period and I didn't have as much time to go as in-depth as that. And I've picked out 3 free patterns, of which I'm aiming to make 2. I might get the third done, but I'm particularly looking for an outfit, and I might get 2 done. Well, I will get 2 done. That's what I'm going to do by the end of the month. They're going to go into my plans. So, where are we at? Okay, let me start with... Do I start with my vision? Yes. There is an outfit that I love. It's a ready-to-wear outfit. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. In these stripes, and I'm like, I love this. Will it pass my would I go to Lidl in it without getting changed, because it might be a bit OTT, and I know I shouldn't have to do that, but I think together it might do. If I was going for like out for an occasion for drinks or meeting friends, I'd probably wear it. So you'll see it's a striped top and trousers, so that's kind of been sitting in my brain for a few weeks. I've not got any striped fabric like that, and the idea of this challenge is using something from your stash. So I'm not going to cheat, but ultimately that outfit is where I like to get to by using some of these patterns. Okay, so the pattern that I've got in mind for the trousers, pants, is a very different one. It's a new one to me. I've got it printed out. It's on its way as we speak. I am recording this pre-holiday, so it might arrive while I'm away. And it's the free pattern from Matchy Matchy Sewing Club, which is the all-day culottes. It's quite a new pattern. Let me put the line drawings up. So it's basically a pair of wide leg culottes, but you've got some of the slanted sort of slash pockets here, and then the second version of it has these pleats that you can put along the bottom of your trousers. Now when you think about that image that I just showed you, the thing that I love about that image is the pants and how they've got the stripes going one way and then at the bottom the stripes going the other way. So in my mind I want to do this version, the plain version, but I'm going to play around with the stripes on a fabric that I'm going to show you in a minute. So I think what I'm going to do is fold the leg up, do it shorter, and then cut a length going the opposite way and join that on. I don't think it should be any more complicated than that. Obviously I want to make sure that both legs match in terms of what's going across. That's quite important. So let me have a little look into this. I think it's fairly size inclusive, and I also think, from what I understand, Matchy Matchy Club patterns can be a little bit oversized. Let's get just through all the boring bit in the instructions. So it goes from extra small to 6XL, and in inches that's a waist of 24 to 25 or 34 to 35, and it goes to a waist of 55 to 57 and hip of 65 to 67. What does that mean in reality? In reality, my waist is currently 38 inches, which would put me into kind of between XL and 2XL. because XL finishes at 37 and 2XL starts at 39. So I'm in the middle. When I go to finish garment measurements, for the extra small, it finishes at 36 and the 6XL finishes at 67.5. So for the finished garment measurements, remember mine's 38, I could do medium or I could do large, and my hip size, that's stretched out, my hip size would fit into either of those. So I might do the large, see what the fit's like, and then I can always run it in a bit if I need to. I think that's what I'll do. The front rise is higher than mine, so my rise on the front is 26.5. This one has a rise of 37, so I need to do my normal. I'm doing that because that's what I do with the pattern. And the front rise and shorten the front rise. However, the back rise is 45 and my back rise is 43.5, so I don't need to do very much to alter that at all. And the finished length inseam is 56 inches, no, 56 centimetres, 22 inches, 56 inches. Well, that would be a bit long, wouldn't it? Like 1.5 meters. Oh dear me. So it says the all-day culottes have an easy relaxed fit that's comfy but not oversized, with approximately 6 inches 15 centimetres of ease through the hips. So when I look at what my hip measurement is, and I'll double check it before I make them, you're looking at, it says base your choice of what size on your finished garment hip size. So I'm going to check what my measurement is, add 6 inches on and follow that one, because that's what it says I should do. You know what I'm like for going a bit off-piste. So it's very simple. You've got a front piece, a back piece, a pocket and a waistband. That's it. Very, very simple. Fabric requirements. Ooh, now, the quick sew view is saying 2.8 meters. 2.8 meters sounds like a lot. Like most of my vacation vibes and things I can get out of 2 meters. I might have to revise my fabric choices. Hopefully I won't. I'll lie it all out on the bed, see what I can get sorted. So that is my idea for the culottes. For the top, I've got 2 choices. One is also a Crafty Studio top. This one's been out a little bit longer. They're both classed as beginner makes. And that is this one here, which is just quite a loose fitting, wide top with a long sleeve. I think it's got a drop sleeve and you can do it short sleeve. Let me know if you've made Matchy Matchy. I've not used them before. I mean, I've seen lots of makes with them. So, with this, let's do the bust. So the bust starts at 31 inches, but the finished garment starts at 45 inches. And the 6XL bust finishes at 64 inches, but the finished garment measurement is 76 inches. So there's about 14 centimetres of ease in it. Is that inches? No, 14 inches of ease. God, that's a lot of ease, isn't it? So, okay, I need to think about this. So my bust is currently a 42 inch. And that would put me in any size. Because the small starts at 45, but I do want some ease in it, but I'd have to check the hip. To be honest, even the hip size is enough for me, but you'd want some ease in it. So I'm probably going to look at maybe doing the small in this, I think. I'll have a look at the pattern. For me, it might depend on how wide the sleeves are on this one, because it doesn't give you that information. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it'll help me kind of create the style that I'm looking for. That's one pattern option. So that is those two together. I mean, that would definitely give me that look that I'm aiming for in that outfit ultimately. I guess I'm making this as a kind of a toile. And the other one that I'm looking at and I might make is the Imbys top by Apparel. I recently made the Sunday Child dress, which I love, which isn't free, but the Imbys top, I think it might have been the first pattern that she created, and it's a bit weird in that there isn't a size range as such in that. I have got some pictures and I'll put them on the screen. I'll put the picture of the top in and then I'll put the picture where she's got measurements across. So if you do want to have a look at that, just go on Carme Apparel and look at the Imbys top. I'll put a link to it in the description. And I think that should fit me now, hopefully. So I would like to kind of do a trial on that. So yeah, I'm going away. So well, by the time you watch this, I'll have been away and I can kind of make a bit of a decision about where I'm going to go with it whilst I'm away. So that's the 3 tops, 2 tops and 1 pair of trousers that I'm considering. And it's spring, so culottes seem quite a good idea. So fabric pairings, okay. I recently got these 2 fabrics from Abakhan at Liverpool, and I'm definitely thinking that this fits the bill for the stripe idea. So obviously I'm thinking stripe across, so let me turn it, oh but no, it's similar. So you've got all different greens, so I'm thinking stripe that way, and then let's see if I can make this sort of work, stripe that way. Would give me the look of like that idea, but I've only got 2 meters of this, so I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do the out of it. I mean, technically it shouldn't use any more fabric, so if I can get it out of 2 meters, I should be able to do that little whatever that is, hack alteration. I think what I'm going to do is measure my inseam and compare it to the finished garment measurement and see where it's going to finish on my leg, just because sometimes like I'm not long in the leg, so I don't want to do it as that, take off so much for the bit that's going to go across and then them end up being too long, because I do want them to be the culottes. I hope that makes sense. And the other fabric that I got also at Liverpool is this linen here in this sage colour. Actually, I've got some more. Maybe I haven't shared this with you yet. I have something else in a similar colour that could work, which I got at Neil's. So it might be a question of which one of these I want to do. But they're both very similar colours to go with this. I think one's pistachio, one's sage. And I think this is a 1.6 metre piece. So yeah, hopefully it should be enough to do both tops. This feels so nice and soft. It's such a like a delicate colour, isn't it? Really like that one. So that's one option. That would give me the stripes that I'm looking for in those culottes. If there's not enough fabric, please let there be enough fabric. If there isn't, I've got another option, and that is just here. So this is a fabric that's now out of stock, but I got it at Pound Fabrics like not that long ago, a few months ago, but it is out of stock. And I think this is 2 meters. It has a very slight stretch. I'm not even showing you it, am I? How rude is that? Right, this is the print, which is lovely. It might be that I might make the culottes in this first and see how I like them before I cut into the stripe, because the stripe wasn't expensive. It was like £9 for 2 meters, but it's kind of, in my mind, slightly more precious than this one is. This does have a slight stretch. I'll need to bear that in mind. It's a 2-way stretch. So what I might do is cut them. It's got a little bit of mechanical stretch that way, but the biggest stretch is that way. It looks like linen. It's really weird to have that stretch, but I might do it that way around, so the stretch is down the leg rather than across the leg. I think that'll work. Only one way to find out, Alison. So I think I'd just make them plain in that, and then I've got again another white linen, which I got at Abakhan somewhere. Could have been Preston on my last trip. Which I'd like to make one of the tops. So either the Matchy Matchy top or the Imbys top. Either of the tops will be those. I mean, I might make more than that. I don't know. I might end up with 2 outfits out of it. That would be rather nice. So yeah, let me know which pattern and fabrics you would go for out of those. Would you go for the stripes with the green? And obviously with the green, if I made the white top, that would go with them as well. Or would you go for this combination here, which will be your preference? Or are you not bothered? Like, make what you want, Alison. I'm not bothered. And also, let me know what you're making for Sew Frugal. Have you got any plans already? We're on day 10 today, so there's been lots of inspiration out already. Any free patterns that you've made before that you're going to revisit. I definitely want to make some more Peppermint Magazine wide leg pants, but I they were free when I got it, but they're not free now. So it might be by the end of the month that I do cut into some denim and make some of those, because the drawer is getting bigger to make those, so they might get made, I don't know. But I just thought I would, yeah, come on today to support the girls, because yeah, they're both lovely and I really love this challenge, and yeah, I'm itching to see what everybody makes. So enjoy the month. Let's all turn up on the last day of May and see what everybody's made. Happy days. All right, catch you soon. Bye.